ain't got no. I ain't got no. We are live, Tim.
We are live. We are late, but we are ready and live.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Honestly, I don't know if that's true right now or not.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Kind of ready.
You said you don't know what?
I don't know if I'm ready is right or not right now, but I'm kind of ready. But
I'm halfway ready.
you're halfway ready. It's been a crazy week already, and it's only Monday. I don't know.
Monday have it's actually been kind of productive Monday for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm tired though.
Lucky you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still trying to.
Shoot.
I'm still trying to catch back up on sleep because going from the West Coast to the East Coast for PSA took me 3 days to get used to the East Coast hours, and then just in time for me to come back home, and I'm still kind of not quite back on West Coast hours yet.
I know the feeling. Hold on, my computer about to.
Uh-oh. And there she went. I think we lost Mona in the middle. So now it's just Tim in the middle. All right. If you're still with me. King K, what's going on, man? I don't know if her computer going out has any effect on if you guys can still see me or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just going to sit here. Yeah. Good times. It's going good, King K. How are you, man? How are you guys doing today? Greg B. Okay, so I'm still in. All right. So thank you, King K, for letting me know that I'm still in. That's good. Mona's computer was about ready to power down, and hey, she's back. All right.
Yes, it went dead on me. It went up. My computer took a mental break last week too.
Oh man, I gotta wake up. I need some coffee. I still got some first calls I gotta run tonight still.
Tim, you can't. I'm the only one can be tired. You can't be tired. What's up, Greg B?
Home maintenance pros says, yeah, you can still hear me. Okay, cool. But where was I when you left off? Oh yeah, PSA. If you guys did not make it to PSA, you guys missed out. It was a great time. It was a fun time. Lots of good trade show activity going on, lots of good classes, good speakers. Definitely do not want to miss it. Next year is in Vegas. So come on out to Vegas.
All right, man. Look, so did they give out certificates for the classes?
Well, no, there was a couple things they did this year. This is my first PSA, so I had no idea that a lot of this was going on, but there was a certification course that started on Sunday that you could go through and you could test and you could get a certificate stating that you were a master tech. So I think that might have been the certificates that they were talking about for those classes. I don't know. But the other thing they did was they did a top tech competition. So they actually had a competition where technicians could enter in, and you actually had to kind of walk through a service call, and you were judged on your ability to talk to the customer, diagnose the issue with the LG washing machine that they had, and explain it all to the customer and go through all the steps that you normally would. And a couple of things that they were looking for was your presentation, like how did you conduct yourself? How fast did you get to the problem, the root of the problem? And how well did you explain it to the customer what the repair was going to be? So it was kind of cool. Actually, one of the guys that won it was from that won it this year is from Iowa, from a service company out there. He did a really good job. It was he did it pretty quick. I think he got it in under 20 minutes. I think it was like 19 minutes or something like that he found the issue, and explained it to the customer what the repair was going to be. It was a really cool event for sure.
And then they get a certification for that?
For that part, no. They did get a very nice trophy. And for those of you that have been around the appliance world for a while, especially the LG world, they named the trophy after an LG trainer who passed away during COVID, Mr. John Stanton. He has been a pillar in the training industry for a very long time in the training of the appliance industry. So if you ever had the opportunity to take a class from him, he's absolutely amazing. And he's actually one of the three people that I am where I am and I do what I do. It's my dad. It was John Stanton from LG and a really good personal to my heart, Mr. Nick Webert from Samsung. Those three guys have pushed me and put me into the training world and my knowledge of appliances more than pretty much anyone else. So I owe them a lot to where I am. So, but yeah. Anyway, moving on.
I'm telling you, talking about he trying to remember the young lady on the screen. He's talking about, hey, Tim. Hey, folks, I was trying to remember the young lady on this.
Untamed, man. I believe that might be Mona in the middle right there.
Exactly. And Tim was missing for a week right along with me. What's up, Terry the electrician?
I was at the PSA convention, and the other guys that were supposed to show up with me to help me out, man the table and do all the things, set up the booth and all of that, decided not to show at the last minute. So they left me doing it all, but we got it done.
Of course you got it done. So. Tim is the man. Yeah. I needed a break last week, man. I just had so much going on, and I just been going. Look, I had to shut it down before I was shut down. Okay. Look, voluntary or involuntary. I always take the voluntary route.
Yeah, you're going to shut down either way, whether it's going to be voluntary or involuntary. Your body can only handle so much. Yes. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So we're doing this, and before I jumped on, I'm still editing PowerPoints for my training class tomorrow that I'm doing for Encompass. And, then when we're done here, I got to go run 2 service calls and come back, finish my PowerPoints. And then my training class tomorrow morning starts at 5:30 Eastern, which means, 8:30 Eastern, which means it's 5:30 a.m. my time. So I'm going to be tired. I'm going to need lots of coffee in the morning.
Yeah, you are. I'm tired now. We just finishing up back to back 2 week class and the sales system class yesterday. So we had graduates Friday and Sunday from the sales system class, and I am tired. Okay. Nice. So yeah. So it's been going nonstop. And then to today, I'm working on the repair side. I didn't even get to touch SSG. Nothing SSG today. That's not good. That's never good.
That's never a good thing. And that's like me too. Because even before all of this, like earlier today, I'm shopping for a new accountant because my accountant is retiring and going away. So he's closing up shop, which means I have to find a new accountant. So I'm uploading a bunch of data and PL statements and taxes and articles of incorporation and everything to the new account that I'm going to be using. So they can go through and get everything straightened up and squared away. But yeah, no, it's been a long week. And wait, what day is it? Oh, it's only Monday. Yeah. It's been a long week already. I feel it.
Yeah. And I told y'all somebody ran in the back of me, right, and hit my car. I did, right? On the way to 6 a.m. prayer.
Yes, on the way to the prayer thing. Yes. Yeah. How's that going, by the way?
Today they called me and they totaling my car out. Like, I love that car. Like, that is that I've never kept a car that long, and I still like it. Like, usually I change cars every year. I done had that car like 6 years, and I still love it.
What kind of car?
A BMW X6, man, and I'm just tied to it. Like, I don't want to get another car.
I feel that. Yeah. No,
and she just ran into the back. I'm like, it's just the back. How is it totaled out? God.
Yeah. So especially on the BMW to get the parts right now, and this is the industry is going, the automotive industry is going through kind of the same thing the appliance industry is, where they're still having an issue with getting parts. But the way that cars crumple up now, whenever there's an impact, like it does a lot more damage than what it used to. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that if you got hit hard enough, yeah, that's totaled out. If it bent the frame in any way, shape, or form, it's totaled out. Nope.
Yeah, it's like, and then it looked like an SUV hit me. I got hit in the back before, and it was only the bumper, but this time it's like it bent like my trunk. So they would have to probably replace the whole trunk. I don't know how she got that high. You know, she was in the car, but anyway, man, let's tell them how to minimize these callbacks. I don't want to go through all the stuff that I got going on.
Don't want to go through all the emotions again of losing that car. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I don't want a new car. I like my car.
Just get another one.
I am, but I always said I was gonna get the same car, but you know what? I wasn't ready to give up that one.
Fair enough.
And I wasn't gonna give it up. I was gonna keep it and still get another one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the topic today, I guess, is minimizing callbacks. That's what we're looking at.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So let's see. What's some good ways to minimize callbacks? Well, the first thing.
Say we need a whole hour. This gonna be to be continued.
To be continued. I like that. All right. Realistically, honestly, the first thing it comes to
Oh, I know. What? Triage.
No.
Don't bonk me.
No. You're close though. And this is where a lot of service companies, they kind of miss the boat on it. But to really minimize callbacks, the first thing you need is you need a CSR training. You need to train the CSRs. You need to get those customer service reps trained to ask the right questions.
Triage. Right? I had it right, but it's training.
It's training. So here, it's kind of, you're kind of right. So you know what? I'll give you.
Thank you. You just gave me a bonk. You ain't even give me a partial nothing. Just bonk. Now you know I'm having a hard time, Tim. Look, don't make me fly off the handle. I'm already this close to jumping. Tim, I could have jumped when you pressed that bonk on me. I'm just playing.
Oh man.
I got God. I would never.
Oh, righty then.
So okay, so yes, I'll give it to you because it kind of does flow under triage, though I classify triage as a separate department, right? So you know, the customer service rep comes in, they ask the questions, the basic questions, they ask a little bit more in-depth questions. But to me, the way I have things set up, the way I've seen a lot more service companies start to set things up, is they actually have a secondary person where after the call comes in, it then goes over to an office manager or a master service tech that's in the building, that they go through all the calls and say, okay, so based on this and based on these questions, now you're going to need this part. You're going to need to test this, and this. So there's customer service rep getting the information coming in. And then there's the actual triage part, someone who has been out on the field that knows the service industry and can actually effectively triage the service call as it comes in. So I know, a lot of people are kind of tie those together. I like to keep those separate, but that's me. So for me, number one, customer service rep training, get them trained, ask the right questions. Number two, get that triage going. Whether it's, you got a master tech in there or you train your CSRs to do some of the triage for you as they begin to learn, that will definitely help out as well. Then number three is give it to the tech to look at, because he's the one that's actually out on the field, right? So the techs should be looking at, you guys should be looking at your routes every night before you go do it. Not the morning of. You want to look at them the night before if you have them, so that you can get an idea and mentally prepare yourself for what's going on. That will help you not just with the physicality part of the machine and diagnosing the machine, but really starting to prepare your mind state for your customer as well, and kind of go over what you're going to be looking for, what you're going to say to the customer. And then number 4, this is the hardest one out of all of them, especially in today's environment, because of how many different brands are out there and how many different brands technicians service. But truck stock. You gotta have truck stock, right? You gotta have it. If you don't have the part on your truck when you go out there, you're not going to get a first time complete. You're going to have to go back, right?
Yeah.
So whether you classify that as a callback or a redo or whatever you want to call it, that's a second trip out there, and that's your profit margin's dropping. Right? Every time you got to go out, your profit margin is dropping.
Yeah.
So whether you triage and take the parts with you and only use what you need, or you have truck stock. Now, with so many brands out there and so many different types of parts that aren't interchangeable between brands anymore like they used to be, then truck stock is getting harder to have. But there are certain things that you can keep on there that you're going to see a lot of, like idler pulleys, right? You're going to see idler pulleys, whether, keep 2 or 3 of each brand that you have. Keep your
bimetal defrost.
Defrost bimetals. Yep. Your temperature sensors. And you can actually you can go to your local, wherever you get your parts from, right? You can look at your local parts rep, get with your local parts store, get with the manufacturers if you have a connection into the manufacturer, and say, hey, what's the top 100 parts that you guys sell, right? You go to Reggie, lean on your rep. Hey, Reggie, what's the top 100 parts that you sell at Encompass? What do I need to keep on hand, whether it's in my truck or in my shop? I need to have some type of stock that I can pull from. Now, this is where it starts getting a little hairy too, because we've talked about it previously on another episode, but inventory management really comes into that. You got to stay on top of that inventory, because as manufacturers change parts out, right? If they get rid of a part or they change a part, you got to wipe that inventory. So you got to be really on top of your inventory, that you don't have, 300 bimetals for GE. Then all of a sudden GE stops using a bimetal. Now you're stuck with 300 of them. Like, what are you going to do? Yeah. So you really got to work that management aspect of that parts inventory as well.
Yeah. And one of the best ways for truck stock is to monitor the most part, monitor your parts that you order for 6 months, and just keep track of what you ordering for 6 months, and then whatever you ordered the most of, then make that the truck stock. And whatever y'all do, this don't have nothing to do with Terry the electrician said that's pre-gaming. What Big ATK said, give her a debuzzer. Don't act like that, Big ATK. I ain't seen you in about 6 months. Look.
That was for you, Big A.
Right. Look, so whatever y'all do, people who do not do seal systems, do not go out there and get to somebody's house and it's a seal system problem and tell them, oh, no, I cannot do this job. It is too dangerous. It's so flammable, and I will not do it. So I had a customer today. I'm trying to send the seal system tech out. No, because the last technician told me this is very dangerous and it's so flammable, and I'm trying to protect my family. So I don't think I want the service. I said, well, ma'am, it's up to you if you want us to come fix it. But yeah, she just was the previous tech just told her it was so dangerous.
That
She didn't
technician
want us to come do it.
that technician has obviously not gone through any of the Encompass training classes that we put on or the SSG training classes.
Not only that, it was the R600 lock ring. And nobody even pulling out no torches for that.
No torches necessary. Which, by the way, I got to tell you,
she said, I don't want nobody in my house with fire and flames and this and this and this. And now I'm like, I got to go back and forth with this customer to let us schedule her. Like, I'm like, look, it's up to you, whether we come out and fix it. I said, whoever I send out there will be able to do it. She was like, well, I have to protect my family. Well, you go ahead and keep protecting them without no refrigerator. Keep on calling DoorDash.
Yep, keep on calling DoorDash. Go buy a new fridge.
But that's all because the previous technician was like, "No, it's so dangerous. If you don't know how to do it, just tell her you don't know how to do it, and get out of there."
Yeah, one of the service calls I'm going on tonight is a customer that has had 2 service companies coming out already, and their dishwasher is leaking out the front of the door. And no one knows why. I'm like, it's really not that hard to figure that one out. That's pretty darn easy. Because it only happens like when the main wash actually kicks in, right? Main wash actually kicks in, and it's pouring out the corners. It's not like in the center. It's pouring out the corners. So yeah, that's pretty darn easy to figure out. So. Yeah, easy call. But hey, I got to tell you though, because you brought up lock ring, that actually reminds me. So I got to play with something new at the PSA event.
The push connectors?
No. I got to play with the new power.
The power one. Oh yeah.
Power one. I got to play with the new power one, the lock ring tool. That thing is amazing. Love it. That's going to be a game changer on top of a game changer on top of a game changer. So
wow.
Yeah, that thing was pretty cool.
I had a lady come through the class, the sales system class this weekend, and she's a lot like me though. She came through, but she was like, she still don't want no parts of doing sales systems. And that's how I am too. I think once the women start coming through, they'll basically do the appliance repair, but the seal system class, I just don't see a whole lot of women. Maybe, Shamita does it. I don't see a whole lot of women doing the seal system training.
There was lot.
Not doing the training, but actually going out in the field.
Yeah, there was actually, surprisingly, I was actually really surprised at the PSA event this year. There was a lot of women techs, and I actually met quite a few. A few that do seal system repair too. So yeah, there was actually quite a few women there that were either the owners of the service company and or technicians or both. So yeah, it was a good conference. You should have been there, Mona.
I know I should have. I got Tim, I just got so much on my plate.
I know you do. You're a busy lady. So what else can they do to minimize those callbacks?
Get in this training at SSG Appliance Academy and learn how to troubleshoot the first time, and you can go ahead and knock that on out right while you're there. Because because even the lady I was talking to today, she was like, I done had these texts come out and tell me this. I said, well, who I send you out, they're gonna know what they're talking about. I said, it's actually one of the instructors at the school. I said, it's a lot of technicians out there that don't know what they're doing. I said, hence the reason for my school. So I said, but I'm going to send you out a senior technician, that can go ahead and resolve this issue for you.
Yep. Perfect. Get in the training classes, get training, continuing education. That is the key. And as my good friend Mater says, ka-ching. Ka-ching. That's the key right there.
Yes. Quentin Hodges said, Terry the technician said that's part of pre-gaming. Quentin Hodges said Hello, Mona and Tim. Greg B said he know a few women that do seal system. Okay, Greg B. They out there in Texas doing seal system.
Greg B's got the connections, man.
Yeah, he got a connection.
Let's see. And the other thing, and then to me, this is probably the biggest thing out of all of this. Like they're all really important, but for me, take your time, right? Take your time and go.
Why am I not coming on? Wait a minute, Tim.
Oh, what?
Trisha said y'all can go longer because Mike not coming on.
Oh.
Hey, TMM. Oh, let me give you a link, TMM, so you can come in. But this don't count as I'm supposed to be interviewing TMM on the show. I'm supposed to be interviewing him on the show last Thursday. Thursday just passed. He was supposed to be on the show. And I was out.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Hey, TMM, you can join in if you want. But this don't count as your interview, so know that. You can just show your face and say a little couple words, but you still coming on the show. And what Mike at? Oh, what he said. He said, oh, he going live. Oh, from Miss Mary's Ice Cream tomorrow. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, so Tim, do we want to go longer? Look, y'all know my bedtime coming up.
It's already past your bedtime, isn't it?
Don't act like that, don't act like that, Tim. We got Brother B. We got Brother B in the house. Brother B, where you at? Why it's so dark?
I'm running calls.
Oh, you running calls?
Echo.
Huh?
What's up, Brother B?
Yeah, what's good, Tim?
It's all good, man. Everything's gravy.
Brother B, how many more calls you got?
I got one more. Hold on, let me turn on the light.
All right.
One more.
Get back in the truck. Turn on the light.
Oh,
my bad.
Oh, okay. How many calls you did today?
Started late. I started at 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, you might as well work till 11. You need to do that full shift, 3 to 11.
Nah.
No, that's I've done tech rides with technicians that have been in the house at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and that is no fun.
Man, I've been in a car with a technician and been in the customer house 10 and 11 o'clock at night.
Oh,
what y'all talking about tonight?
We was talking about minimizing callbacks. How do you minimize your callback?
How you minimize the callback?
Mm-hmm.
I take my time doing the diagnosis. I find that a lot of the callbacks is because I do shoddy diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Perfect. And that's actually what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying too, is take your time. If you do not take your time and diagnose it properly, you're going to get a call back. And that's a downfall because so many technicians today are so focused on, I got to get through 10 calls. I got to get through 12 calls. I got to get the next one, that they're not taking their time in the diagnosis, and that's causing the callback. And every callback you go to, every time you got to go back to the house, you're losing money.
Yeah.
So take your time.
Aggression. Terry the Electrician, Greg B say, what's up, Brother B?
What's good, everybody? What's good?
Keys DB say, Brother B getting that bag. I know, Brother B gonna have to let me hold something.
You and me both.
Brother B, that's why them ladies be trying to talk to you when you be at the when you be on them service calls, because you be coming all late.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Did you hear me?
Nah, I heard you. They don't be talking me because of that. They talking to me because they want a discount. Yeah,
Because they want, what you think? They want a discount? Why you say they talking to you?
yeah.
They want a discount.
Get that discount.
Nah, they don't want a discount. They trying to get with Brother B.
That happens to everybody though. That ain't just to me. I think I'm the only one that say it happened to though.
No, I've had some crazy. I had a crazy thing happen to me in Miami. Like it was like I couldn't believe it. Like I just my mouth just dropped and hit the floor. So you're not the only one, Brother B. It happens to us all eventually.
My last relationship was from a service call. Somebody I went out to.
Wait, what? Wait. Do tell. This I got to hear.
No, I had to end it because I was it was distracting me from my goals. I had to focus on the school. But he was a great guy. He was everything on my list. I got a list with like 33 things on it, and he was all of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So
Hey,
it happened.
I just came on just to say hi to y'all though. You know, I don't want to take away from y'all.
No, you cool. You
No,
got to
you're
come. We got to reschedule your interview because your interview coming up. Let me know when the next best date for you. I don't know if we're gonna do an interview or just like
I heard Tim say something about PSA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was at PSA this last week, and it was a great time. It was a lot of fun. Missed you, man. I didn't see you up there. I missed you.
Yeah, he ain't going. He gonna be at the Asties.
Nah, I'm gonna go to ASTI, but I didn't know enough about the PSA to go or not, you know. And every time you go out there, you gotta drop a couple $1,000. I don't know, like ASTI 850 or 900, fly Airbnb when that come out to about $2,000. I don't know. So I needed more feedback, but now that Tim said it was worth it, it makes me want to make the purchase.
Yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. I mean, it's not as big as the ASTI, right? So it's not as big, but they do things a little bit differently. So I think it's still a good investment, and they're definitely making headway to try and grow it and become better because the last 2 or 3 years because of COVID, they haven't had a conference. So it was a little bit, attendance this year was a little bit down, but they're definitely making ways to rebuild it and grow it. There was still like 300 people there or so.
We hitting them all next year, right, TMM?
There you go. That's why.
Yeah, for sure.
All of them. We there.
That's what I like to hear. Get out there and get that training.
Yeah, for sure.
Tim, how things going with Prospects?
Hisense is going really good. In fact, on Friday, we launched a new electric range. So now in Lowe's stores, there's a Hisense electric range and over the range microwave available. So we've launched cooking products. Things are going good. You got five whole kitchen suites. I think it was 5, maybe 6. At least five full kitchen suites available at Lowe's now. We got a new brand called Mora, Mora. Mora's coming out here very soon. Actually, it's out on the market now a little bit. You can pick those up at Costco as well as Walmart.com. So, yeah, Hisense is going good, man. They are expanding and taking things over slowly but surely.
Hey, that's the refrigerator the lady had today. When she was saying that it was dangerous. And when I was doing the triage over the phone with her, and she told me Hisense, and it didn't register until I hung up. And I was like, wait a minute. She said she got a Hisense. I had to call her back. Like, that's R600.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
technician went out there. One, he doesn't know R600 protocol, and two, he doesn't know anything about high sense. So he just made up that story that it's entirely too dangerous to
Too
do.
dangerous, right? That scared the customer. That
Yeah.
scared the customer. Greg B say, TMM, you late night creeping.
Nah, I'm out here working, man. I'm showing him my back of my business. How did your shield system go, Mona?
Man, it went great. We had a really good time. I wasn't there the whole class, but I was there. It was a lady in the class. And she's pretty much like me. She don't want no parts of seal system. But she went through the class. She also took the class at Dyer. But she took like Dyer whole thing with seal system. But when she came through the class, she was like, yeah, she don't want, and she was interested more in lock ring, but she still, she was like, because you still got to go through all the steps and the process and all that, she don't want to do seal systems. But yeah, everybody else, it was pretty good. It went good. It went good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Quentin Hart said, "Hey, brother B."
Did your students feel like they left accomplished as an instructor? That's always my biggest concern.
Yeah, I always ask them, do they feel like they can go and do a seal system job when they leave? It's usually like half and half because it kind of depends on the student themselves. Like if you get somebody like me, I'll probably be like, no, just like she did. That's she was the owner of Appliance Gals. Sharonda Stewart, owner of Appliance Gals, she came through. I'm trying to get her to come on the show, but she's scared, like I was. And but she was the only one that didn't really feel confident. The guys did. One of them, he knew a lot. This class, this was actually the smallest seal system class I ever had. I had 6 people scheduled, 3 people rescheduled. That's never happened.
Oh,
So
wow.
I wouldn't even did it for just 3 students, but because they rescheduled, so it wasn't like they canceled. So I went ahead and did it still. But yeah, it was only 3 students in this class. Yeah. But
Sometimes that's the best classes though, because they really get a sense of, the hands-on, and they can really get in there and like get around it and see it. I've done classes where I've had one person in the room, and I've done classes where I had 250 people in the room. And I think honestly, the guy that I only had the one, it was just him in the room, he got more out of it.
Yeah. 250 is too much. I wouldn't do more than 8 to 10. I wouldn't do more for seal systems, no more than like 8 to 10 or whatever. I think it's too much. Unless I have 2 instructors in there. If I have 2 instructors, I'd probably go to 12.
Yeah, that's a good ratio.
Yeah. So, Brother B, I don't know where you got cut off at, but did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did. My bad. And shout out to Terry and Quinton. I saw that they shouted me out in the comment section. I ain't seen that, but shout out to those brothers. I heard everything you said.
To who?
I'm proud of your course. I gotta get you on my show, you and Tim, you know what I'm saying? I gotta put y'all on interviews, to promote y'all.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna put you on our show too. Even though I only got 200 followers, we still gonna put you on here. How did you go? You just had a seal system class too. Well, like a week ago, right? TMM.
Yeah. No, we having one coming up. We having one coming up October 10th through the 14th. What we had was Russian driver.
You said October 10th through the 14th, and what now? You went out a little bit.
The other one we just had that you was referring to, that was walking class.
Oh, how long was that one?
That was 3 days.
3 days. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's some good
laundry,
stuff.
saw them gas, electric, and gas and electric dries, and then we saw them washing on the
All right, that's some good stuff. 3 days for the washers and dryers.
Yeah, that's
30th.
really good.
Mm-hmm. Look, Reggie actually taught our washers and dryers part of the class this time.
Oh,
Put
Reggie
Reggie
did?
to work. Huh?
Reggie did?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know he's a washer and dryer specialist. I've been trying
Well,
to get him to teach washer and dryers for a while.
no, I know. Yeah, I know he is, but that's awesome though that you got him in there to do it.
Yeah, he did it. He did it. But other than that, y'all, look, y'all getting these classes. Buy these classes. What King K? King K, what my name was? BTC. I think I seen it like after the fact. I didn't see it on the live. I seen it after the fact that he said BTC, buy these classes. Y'all, I'm gonna change my name on my thing to BTC, man. Y'all need to buy these classes. Terry the electrician got a YouTube class going on right now. I've been trying to get into. I'm gonna have to go back and watch a lot of the recordings.
Nice.
Tim M says, "Sorry, y'all, it's raining, bad reception."
Rain. What's rain?
For
I
having
don't
me
know
on.
what that is.
Huh? Raining?
What's rain? I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, in Arizona. It never rains in Arizona.
Dude, it does. No, it doesn't. It's pretty bad. It's dry. It's a
Never,
dry rain.
never. How many times a year? At least like once, twice.
Oh yeah, no, it does. Actually, we have the thing is how long does it actually rain for? That's the real joke, because during our monsoon season that we get all of our rain, it rains for about 5 minutes. That's it. Like it's more dust blowing than anything. It's just sprinkles. And then during the winter months, we'll actually get a lot more rain that comes through. But still, I don't think our average is very big. I want to say our average is maybe like 3 to 4 inches a year. I mean, there's nothing. It's nothing compared to what most of y'all get.
Wow. Yeah.
But hey, Mona, guess what? Guess what? To kind of wrap up here a little bit, I think. But guess what? It officially is now.
October. Oh, what? Libra season.
It's Libra season, which means it's almost October, which means it's almost our birthdays. It's almost our birthdays.
Yes. Party. All October. I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh though. Oh shoot. I'm gonna be traveling. Oh, Thursday to Pittsburgh for my birthday. Well,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You gonna go up the incline?
Oh no. Talking about driving?
No.
What incline?
The incline, in downtown Pittsburgh, the incline, the old coal cart that takes you to the very top of Mount Washington. It's like a little ride thing that you do. It's got some great views of the city.
No, many times I've been in Pittsburgh, I've never, ever been on. My whole dad's side of the family is from there. I'm asking somebody ain't never take me to the incline.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the incline.
Yeah, we're gonna be partying. My birthday October 1st, Tim's birthday October 6th.
13th.
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 Oh,
yeah.
okay. So we definitely need a party from the 1st to the 13th. And then I met me a new best friend, a doctor. Oh, hers is the 6th. Hers October 6th.
Yeah.
So we gonna celebrate our birthdays when I come back in town.
One of my former CSRs, hers was October 17th.
Yeah. Libras, the best people, y'all. Y'all want to meet. If y'all ever looking for a best friend, Libra.
Gotta keep it balanced. We all about the balance. Gotta keep
mate
it balanced.
Libra. We fair. We got good hearts. Look, but we got another side. Don't cross us, okay?
That's true.
So we good.
We
good, and to do anything for you.
That's right.
Cross us.
We will watch you burn.
Right. And we value loyalty. I don't know if that's all Libras, but that's definitely me. I value loyalty, and once that loyalty is gone,
Yep. No, that's all.
We're
Libras.
done.
I'm the same way.
It's all Libras, yeah, because we are done. Some people had to learn it the hard way.
Yep.
The hard way. I play about a lot of things, but I don't play about loyalty.
Very true. Same here.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I don't know why my hair be looking so cute in the mirror and so ugly on this video. It's time to go to sleep.
I just wish I had hair. Like, do you know what I give to have your hair right now? Like,
No, you don't. Look,
no, I do, because I think I've said this before on here, but like my senior picture in high school,
you're gonna
looked
have
like,
to show us that senior picture.
looked
Okay.
like I was a freaking lawyer on a lawyer commercial. Like they had me on the desk in a suit with my hand on books, my receding hairline coming all the way back. Do you know what I would give to have a full freaking head of hair right now?
No,
You know
this
what's
is
even worse is
4 hours of washing and drying. The whole
I
process
don't
is
care.
like, did you even realize how much?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
This is you don't want these problems.
I'll take them.
You
I
don't
will
want these
take them.
problems. And this ain't even like once a week. Like it's like twice a week. I don't have 4 hours to be washing my hair. I don't have a spare 4 hours. And then every time I get on video, it look a mess. But it look good in the mirror. So you told me the HD was going to help that, Tim, and it's not. It's not. All right, y'all. Look, it's time for me to go sleep. It's time for me to go to sleep. Oh, we already said we was going. We said we was going to do it one day. We was going to put my hair on his head.
Yeah, we gotta get those pictures, and I got Photoshop.
You just talking about Tim, you with Mona's hair would be hella funny.
Literally, I will take anybody's hair. It doesn't have to be Mona's, but I will take anybody's hair.
We said we're gonna put his hair on my head, and we're gonna switch the top of our heads. That's how we're gonna do the show.
I am actually kind of jealous of Brother B's beard though too. So I want his beard.
Well, you got a beard.
I do, but I can't. It gets like this length, and it gets so itchy that I just gotta keep trimming it. I can't get the beard. So,
Look, so y'all hit the like button. Terry said y'all hit that like button. Y'all keep my algorithm up and share my videos. I need some more followers, y'all.
That's right.
And follow Tim. I got his YouTube down in the description.
Cool. Yeah. Give me a like and follow too. I appreciate that. But I got to go because I got little ones standing at my door looking at me like, are you going to come feed us right now? We're hungry. We need dinner. So I love you guys, but I got to take off.
Look, TMM said, thank you, Tim. Fight through the
itch.
I see it. Oh, the itch. What
the
itch? Oh,
the beard, the itchy beard when it starts growing out.
But see, you got to fight through the itch. You know, I'm telling you, this stuff right here, it comes with problems. Oh, this hair comes with problems. Like you got to rethink. I was just telling somebody I was gonna cut mine off bald. We'll both be on here bald. If I knew what size if I knew my head wasn't real big, if I knew how my head looked up under here, I would cut it bald.
Oh, I didn't know
how it looked. I think
I
got
didn't fully know. Yeah, I didn't fully know until I shaved mine all the way off. Because even with it like shaved or crew cut down, it's still you still have that hair filling in different portions or whatever. But yeah, no, I didn't really know what mine looked like until it was completely shaved off. So
yeah, I know. See, I'm a little nervous about that. Hey, Sagaponics. He said, "What's up, people? All right, y'all. We about to be out. Y'all know.
Yep.
Y'all know.
I gotta go make dinner.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go on TMM show at 10 o'clock at night. I'm gonna be on all kind of drugs and coffee, but it's a Friday night, so I don't know.
Friday night's easy. Friday night's easy. You can stay.
It just depends on how my week went.
Yeah, that's true too. Good point.
Man, my hair messed up on here. Peace.
All right, guys. I gotta go.
right, see y'all Thursday. Bye, Tim.
Bye.
All right.
That's all, folks.